Good morning and happy Easter. Thank you for joining me for the Easter weekend live stream. Today is super important for everyone, women, men, because we need to always think about our pelvic floor as we age. Pelvic floor muscles do age as well, and that's when, as we get older, the incontinence issues come along, whether you had children or not. Okay, and this yoga flow is going to take every pose, and in every pose we're going to focus on engaging and relaxing the pelvic floor. The engagement and relaxation is so important for correctly exercise the pelvic floor, because if we only focus on engaging and doing those kegels, we could over tighten it and then still cause the incontinence issues. So be mindful, and every time I will kind of run through it. Every time we inhale, we relax the pelvic floor. Every time we exhale, we engage the pelvic floor. I'm just gonna check the chat just to make sure you can hear me, because my good morning, Caroline, Tiffany, and Sam. My microphone's been playing me up, so let me know if there is any issues, and we get started. So I assume you can hear me because I haven't seen anything. Just quickly come in. Oh, good. Thank you, Sam. I was hoping that you're going to be the one to confirm. Okay, so let's start with practicing the tilt. So I quite like doing this kneeling. I find it easier compared to the standing, but feel free to do it standing as well. So right now we've got neutral spine. When we bring the belly out and stick the tailbone out and make that belly big, we kind of open the jaw and create this big space here. And that is anterior pelvic tilt. Anterior pelvic tilt means relaxed pelvic floor. Then when we tilt it the opposite way, squeeze the buttocks, drop the tailbone down, and kind of engage the glutes and pull the belly in. We come into the posterior pelvic tilt, and you can see the activation of your lower abs, pelvic floor, and the back becomes flat. So you can place one hand on your belly, one on your lower back, and then tilt it forward to relax the pelvic floor. Inhale. And then exhale, engage, squeeze the buttocks, pull up through. Inhale, relax. Exhale. To create this movement in the pelvis is so good for the anyone actually who is pregnant. Excellent way to get that pelvis moving and prepare for the birth. But nevertheless, everyone should have a nice free pelvis. Sometimes I do find that people do struggle to move that pelvis, so this is a good way to work it. But some people actually find it quite difficult to get this movement kneeling. So we're going to come onto all fours now and do the same. So we are not doing cat-cow, so we are not moving our thoracic spine. We are going to just lift the tailbone, stick the tailbone up, drop the belly, and relax the pelvic floor. Inhale here. And as you exhale, engage the core. Pull the belly up towards the spine. See how the back is rounding and it's coming to the flat position, and you are fully engaged. And then we relax. We're going to do 10 reps. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, relax. Think about that pelvic floor relaxing, engaging. Inhale, 3. Exhale. Stay active in your upper body. 4. 5. And this is when this comes to a nice lower ab workout. 6. 7. Relax. Engage. 8. 9. 10. Well done. Let's just take a moment and then circle the wrists. When we get later on into some yoga stretch poses, the pelvic tilt will actually be increasing and deepening the stretch. Circle the opposite direction. But at the moment, just to get into kind of building up that muscle memory in our posterior tilt and the engagement of the core, we are working more as a sort of strength and lower abs. So now we're going to come into the puppy pose. So just walk your hands to the front, keep your hips above the knees and lower the chest down. This is when we actually start engaging the pelvic floor and using and deepening the shoulder stretch. You're going to see it in a second. So right now, when you're bringing the chest down close to the floor, the belly is relaxed. You are kind of arched in your lower back, and the tailbone is sticking up towards the ceiling. Now, inhale, the pelvic floor is relaxed. As you exhale, squeeze the pelvic floor muscles, start pulling the belly up, engage the glutes, and then start lifting the lower back up towards the ceiling, finding that posterior pelvic tilt, and you suddenly notice the deepening of the shoulder stretch. Inhale, come down, relax everything, exhale, round. Inhale, open the chest, exhale, engage the core. 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, 10. Well done. We're gonna slide down on our belly. If anyone is doing this and is pregnant, then I recommend you go back onto all fours and do 10 reps of the pelvic tilt we are going to do on the floor, on our front. So you can place your hands underneath of your forehead, and we're going to inhale. So right now we are kind of having the belly pressing down to the floor, and on the exhale, on that engagement, we're gonna squeeze the glutes and lift the belly up. Inhale, release. Exhale, engage. Yeah. Keep your head resting on your forearms. I'm keeping it up so you can hear me. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's hold this one for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The last place we're gonna find that for the core engagement will be in our modified plank. So bring your hips up high. Forearms are pressing down to the floor. Ideally, you want to keep your forearms parallel with each other. And then a lot of the times I see the shoulders away from the elbows. So shift them forward. Okay, and then see if you can now, this is a challenging for the core. You stick the tailbone up and then round it. See how that back flattens. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze the pelvic floor muscles, pull it up. Inhale, relax it. Exhale, 3, 4. If you need to take a break with this exercise because this is very strengthening exercise. 5. You should be feeling it in your shoulders if you are pressing firmly into the floor and activating your upper back muscles. And of course, the core. For some of you, you may want to skip sticking the tailbone up too much because it may hurt your back, that anterior tilt. So you just keep it neutral and you engage engagement for any lower back issues always feels super nice. Let's do 3 more, and we're gonna hold the last one. And what we actually practicing is that posterior pelvic tilt that you want to be using, and now we're gonna hold it. We're gonna using for the planks. This is a nice modified plank. When you get it right and you squeeze the buttocks, you pull the belly up, you draw the ribs towards the hips, keep the back flat, you are working super hard. And I know by now everyone is saying, come on, let's move on, and we will. So we're going to now turn around onto our back and do something in a do a pelvic tilt here, lying on the back, which is a nice way in the morning when you wake up to just warm up your lower back, because it stretches your the base of the spine. So inhale. When you inhale, you can arch, or you can just be in a neutral spine, and exhale. Press the lower back into the floor and tuck the tailbone and release. Engage and release. Engage. And this is actually a nice way to release that lower back after doing that hard work in the plank. Exhale. And then relax on the inhale. 4 more. Always notice how everything activates when you engage the pelvic floor. The whole inner core, the glutes, the inner thighs, everything just gets nice and active. Good. We're going to hold the last one. Engage it and hold. So you should be pressing the lower back into the floor. But I just want to clarify here, when I teach Pilates, I do not like to engage the core with this posterior tilt, lying on the back, because it's a lot better if you engage from the pelvic floor and keep the neutral spine. So I always want to clarify that pelvic tilt, what we just did, it's an exercise. It's not the way to engage the core when you are on your back. Yes, it is a good way to engage your core when you are in a plank, we did earlier, not on the back. Work the engagement with the neutral spine on your back. Okay, we're going to hug the knees. We're going to rock it side to side. So that was more or less lower ab workout. Okay, we're going to rock up or just roll on the side. And I'm just going to turn back this way for some reason. I like to face my garden. And we're going to take the right leg up. Find a little arch and come into the back bend. Inhale. The pelvic floor is relaxed. And then exhale, push the floor away. Find the cats. Inhale, lift. Exhale, engage. Inhale, arch up. Exhale, connect. Inhale, lift. We're going to, as you are, take that leg out to the side and lower it down. And here we come on to inner thigh stretch, and finding that posterior pelvic. We're going to be moving the pelvis in this position. I'm going to go actually this way, but the right leg is still out. So if we stick the tailbone out, we are in anterior pelvic tilt, and now we engage it and then open it. And this is when you start noticing that when you go into the anterior tilt, you're deepening the stretch. You're getting lower. So keep moving that pelvis. We're gonna do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the engagement, posterior pelvic tilt, And now release it. Release it and let that leg slide down. When we want, so this is kind of practice for side splits. And to be able to open up the hips, we always want to have the anterior tilt, where the tailbone sticks out. You can see that we're getting a lot deeper into the stretch. Okay, so from here, as we are, we then actually come out of it and rock side to side. So I'm just gonna turn back to this frontal position and just get out of that stretch. Then step the right foot forward. And let's go now. Now this is when you may need a block, so some books, to just kind of get into dynamic hamstring stretch. We're just gonna rock it for 4, 3, 2, 1. And now we're gonna find that half split. So same thing we're going to do here. If you bring the chest up, draw the right thigh bone back, aim for the kind of arching the lower back. I know people sometimes think, oh, this is an arch. Well, I call this arch and I call this rounding, yeah? So arching is this, and that's that anterior pelvic tilt, where again, you're deepening the stretch, and then pull the belly up, engage the pelvic floor. Inhale, relax it, deepen the stretch. 2, exhale, engage it. 3, inhale. 4, inhale, exhale. 5. And this is how you can work on increasing your hamstring flexibility, and in the same time you're getting your pelvic floor workout. Inhale, exhale, engage, pull the belly up, engage the pelvic floor. Inhale, exhale. 1 more. Inhale, we're gonna hold it. Inhale, deepening the stretch. And then exhale, engage. Let's now bring that right leg into the pigeon. Now let's see how this is going to translate into the pigeon shape here. So I recommend you have your arms straight. And again, we've got an anterior pelvic tilt. And then see if you can round that lower back. So you lift and you deepen. And then engage. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Engage, engage, engage. And then soften down and just rest in your pigeon pose. Hi, Jackie. Hi, Fran. Thank you all for joining me. I was hoping, I'm wondering if you're gonna guys be around on an Easter weekend. Okay. So from here, we're gonna rise up and slide the leg back. Let's do the same on the left side. So left leg comes up, arch up, inhale. Exhale, push the floor away, knee to the chest. Inhale, arch up. Exhale, engage. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Then inhale up, and then take it out to the side and lower the foot down. So we're coming into that side split. So coming onto the forearm, separate your foot and the knee. And again, let the tailbone to stick up. And then push it down, engage. Inhale, open. Exhale. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now engage, hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now find the anterior pelvic tilt. Maybe separate the legs a little bit more. Get nice and low. Get into that stretch. Keep the anterior tilt and hold for a little bit longer. We're going to then come up onto the arms. Slowly slide that leg in and then rock side to side just to loosen the hips. And let's now bring that left leg to the front. Find the blocks if you need them and start rocking back and forth. Good. So now let's find half split and play with the tilt. So relax the belly, let the tailbone to stick up, arch the back, and then pull the belly in, engage the core, pelvic floor round. Inhale, open, exhale, round, 2. Inhale, relax, exhale, engage, 3, 4, 5, 6. Still, you can see that your lower abs is working on every engagement. 7, 8. 8 it is. And then just hold that anterior pelvic tilt. So hold that half split to deepen the hamstring stretch. And then fold it into the pigeon. Stay up high. Let's keep the chest lifted and we engage and release. 1. Exhale, 2. 3. 4. 5. And notice the activation of the glute muscle there. 6 to lift you up. 7. 8. And now slide and see if you can get deeper into that stretch. Okay, we've got 5 more minutes, so was a word that I run out of time again. So from here, we're going to come up and then find a down dog. Just to get into your down dog, your first down dog of the day, cover your feet. And we're going to play with the tilt here as well. Why not? So, bend your knees a lot. This is actually a very good down dog if you've got a tight hamstrings, because this will give us the length in the spine and the back bend. And see if you can identify the type of the tilt. Is it anterior or posterior? Well, the tailbone is sticking out, the belly is relaxed, the pelvic floor is relaxed, we are in a back bend, it is anterior, yeah? So everything is relaxed. Now, what would happen if we keep the knees bent, but just pull the belly up and engage the core? And then soften it. Inhale. Exhale, engage. And relax. Exhale, 4. Release. 5. Let the head to dangle. No tension in your neck and shoulders. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Engage it, engage it, engage it. Pull it up and release. Inhale. Exhale, step the right foot forward. Just take that side runner's lunge with the right arm up. And then place the right hand behind you. I'm just wondering, let's try the pelvic tilt here. I haven't done this before, but we might as well. So let this open, press the pelvis down, and then round, pull the belly up, and then open it. And you know what? This is actually really good as well. 2, 3, 4. Notice how this deepens the stretch. 5, 6, 7, 8. Lower the right hand down. Step the back foot closer again. Blocks would be very useful because we are going to do the last shape, and that's our pyramid. So, but however, if you don't have a blocks, just do it with your hands resting on the thigh. And then the stand is quite short here. Think about drawing the right thigh bone back and then find that anterior tilt. So you draw that thigh bone back and you draw the tailbone up and the belly is relaxed. Well, let's engage it. 1, then release it. 2, engage. Inhale, exhale, 3. Inhale, exhale, 4. Inhale, engage, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then just find that new fold and notice the difference in the stretch. Step the left foot forward. Inhale your arms up. I just put another one. Just quickly find a chair pose. Stick the tailbone out. Inhale. Exhale, round. Inhale, open. Feel those legs working. Exhale, round 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, exhale, step back into the plank. We could play quickly here. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep the shoulders above the wrist. 5, 6, 7, 8. Take a down dog. And then step the left foot forward, lower down into the runner's lunge. Left arm is up. And let's go. 1, 2. Oh, actually, I had it behind it, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale on the engagement. 8. Good. We're going to lower down and step the back foot and find that last shape, the pyramid. So inhale, open that chest. Exhale, round. Inhale, open. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now inhale, exhale, step the back foot forward, take a forward fold. And then inhale, rise up high, nice and tall. Exhale, hands to heart. And that's it. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you've enjoyed it. I'm sure you exercise your lower abs a lot. The pelvic floor had a really good workout. In the same time, good engagement. What I would recommend if you have got a time is to actually lie down and take a happy baby pose and allow that pelvic floor to fully relax. And you're more than welcome to go to Shavasana. Also, you perfectly stretched your legs, yeah, your glutes, hamstrings, and the adductors. So all in all, I hope you guys have enjoyed it, and please come back to this recording and keep doing it, because you can feel the benefits, the deep stretch, the lower abs workout, and the pelvic floor workout. Have a lovely Easter weekend. Don't forget, the clocks go forward tomorrow. And I hope to see you maybe at the live stream for the fitness at the park an hour earlier. Thank you. Bye.